Hi folks, Phil from Redactive here. Now imagine you're a project manager or a team lead and you've got a load of sheets, a load of project plans that have all manner of tasks in them with people assigned across your team, and somebody who's key to all your projects decides they're going to leave. What do? Well, if you're lucky, you've provisioned everything through Control Center and you can perform a global update. Happy days. But if you haven't, what are your options? Firstly, you could go into every sheet, go and find the person's name, switch them out for the name of the person you replace them with. Or you could leverage the power of Bridge to go into every sheet automatically, just with a single click of a button, and change the names over. Let's take a look. Okay, here I have a couple of time plans that I've spun up from one of our project templates. They are virtually identical, pretty much straight out of the box, except for the fact that I've assigned myself to a few tasks in each one. And different tasks in each case as well, at different levels within the hierarchy. And the trigger for this automation is pretty much as simple as it comes. So I have a separate sheet here where I identify the person who I want to transfer a task from. Let's say it is from myself. And I'm going to transfer it over to my mate Wade. I hit save and the automation starts running. It really is as simple as that. Now it's probably a good time just to talk about the Bridge workflow briefly. I'm not going to go through all the details of how this is set up because there are multiple workflows that trigger off one another to enable this to happen. But the principle is, this is set off by the new row. I then get the information from that row and I then go to a specific report, which is a portfolio level report that has all the time plans for all the projects within our portfolio in it. And that way I can identify all the sheets that I need to update. I then go through a process of cycling through all those sheets, looking at each row, identifying whether the assignee matches the from column, and then if that is the case, then I put the to name in that assignee column and update the sheet. That's basically how it works. Now, as you can see here, we have a refresh notification, so we'll go ahead and do that now. And you can see that 3 out of the 4 have now been updated, which probably means we're going to get another refresh notification. Here it is. It tells us that the final one has been updated. So this time plan, for all the tasks that were assigned to me, they've now been passed over to Wade. It will run through and just perform a check on each of these before then moving on to the other sheet. Now as you notice, there's no refresh notification here. I can run a refresh on it, but what you're going to see is that there is nothing to show here at this moment. But once it's got through the SLS 003 time plan, it will then go on to this MKT1 separately. So we'll go back to this and await our next notification. So I haven't touched anything else in the background. This is all just triggered off that single entry in that one sheet. And we'll just give it a few moments more. Here we are. So, first task has been handed over to Wade. And it will just go through a few more iterations. It will effectively just check the names against this one. It actually checks the level as well. And you'll notice that this row hasn't been updated because it's got an inbound link, and also because it's at the top of the hierarchy, I do apply a filter when I run through the workflow to ignore anything that has child tasks, because we're only changing the assignments at an individual task level. So you know, its weight has changed, and we'll just wait for the last 2 to go. What I really love about this solution is it demonstrates that you don't have to go to the ends of the earth to build the most complex solution in Bridge to get value out of it. By putting together lots of small solutions, you can make marginal gains with all the processes within your organisation and deliver incremental value across every solution that you've got in place. Once again, I hope this has been of interest, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Take care now.